India is one of Hong Kong's biggest trading partners, and joining us today is the director from India, Rajesh Bhagat. Thanks very much indeed. And really looking at the investment picture in India. What is it like today, and do you see it developing much faster in the future?
Many countries are looking at India as a bright spot. You know, India is one of the world's largest growing economy. And from an investment perspective, not only from China, from Japan, from Singapore and from Europe, everybody is looking at India in terms of investment. So government is doing a lot to create a very favorable environment for inviting companies to manufacture and do investments in India.
So really when we're looking at the retail boom in India, that's been going on for a little while, it's been bubbling away. Is that going to be even more important in the future where it comes to looking at the idea of retail?
In India, it's a large country and we have a lot of tier 2 and tier 3 cities. In fact, that's where the real boom is coming from, because they are the people who are now having more disposable income, who want to get into a better lifestyle, and they are drivers of the economic boom and the drivers of the retail boom.
So Rajesh, where it comes really to trade, do you see infrastructure as being the most important aspect of that, together with some of the ways in which India is looking really at legislation?
The good part I would like to first inform you is about the GST. It will create a common marketplace for the entire of India. India, we had a lot of issues between trading between even the states, because each state had a different tax structure. And because of that, it created a lot of complications in terms of free trade. And this will actually excite Hong Kong companies to do more business with India, because they always thought India was a very complicated tax type of country and were not able to cope up with the tax structures in India. I think this will create a very favorable environment for Hong Kong companies to do business.
And what do you see the sectors being that are really going to take advantage of this? Do you see, for example, the gem and jewelry sector, the electronics business? What would it be?
I think India has jumped up to the third largest trading partner with Hong Kong. So, and the driver of this has always been the jewelry industry. But I think now telecommunication, lifestyle products, consumer products, all these products would have a lot of opportunities in India because of the growing retail space available in India also.
There's been a lot of talk of relocating manufacturing to India from other places. Is that going to be important, though, for Hong Kong manufacturers, do you think?
Our Prime Minister's pet project is Make in India. You know, the campaign is you can sell anywhere but manufacture in India. So that's the idea behind this whole Make in India campaign. And I think it will be very important for Chinese and Hong Kong companies to really look at India as a next manufacturing base or a relocation base. And one big advantage I think which Hong Kong and Chinese companies can look at is also a big domestic base. So you're not only talking about manufacturing and exporting, but you're also addressing the domestic industry in India.
And let's look at it really from the other way round and look at Indian exports overseas, in particular to this part of the world. Where is Hong Kong a sort of base, if you like, for Indians to come and trade, for them to connect with other places?
Hong Kong has always been a favorite among Indian companies because more and more Indian companies come to Hong Kong to do business. In the future, I think Hong Kong will play even a bigger role in connectivity, because now Indians want to reach out to the world. I think Hong Kong can play a major role in helping Indian companies to reach out to this different parts of the world in terms of even inviting infrastructure projects, investment projects through Hong Kong.